Like the whole thing about this boss was that it's... Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to use fire. Well, that's a thing. Hello people and welcome to Nico Evaluates Mega Man The Wily Wars Mega Man 2. How do I reset this console? Soft reset. What's the difference between a soft reset and a hard reset? I think you put more emotion into a hard reset. A hard reset is like, fuck you! Click. And a soft reset is like, here you go, I'll give you another chance. I think that's the difference. Presented by Capcom. What in the hell? In the year of 200 and X, a sub was created. Dr. Light created to stop the evil desires of Dr. Wily. However, after his defeat, Dr. Wily created of his own robots to counter Mega Man. For some reason, this looks worse than the NES one. I don't know what it is. There's something about this that doesn't seem right. Maybe it's in my brain. The music isn't doing it any favors. Well, let's go suffer. Let's go play the game. That's bright. Why is there a red background? Why is there another duck? Heatman is more stoned than he used to be. Let's see how they've done. My boy. What the hell is that? That looks straight up like a DOS game. What the hell have they done to Metal Man? He doesn't deserve that kind of shabby treatment. Ow! And of course you got the fun challenge of knocking your head on the conveyor to get that E-tank. That's what you call a challenge. A challenge of how much of that shit can you muster. Oh right, on this one you just get hit by the thing regardless. I guess that's fine. I would probably make it so that you can jump through the chain. Let's see what they've done here. If I stand still, none of these should hit me. This is a lot more predictable. Ah! As I was saying, it's much easier to make your way around this. That was easy. Wow. Metal Man stage is just empty. There's fucking nothing going on. Why am I even here? To suffer. There's a lot of empty space here. I'm just walking around, jumping against conveyor belts. I'm getting mad at Mega Man 2 all over again. It's not something that I was expecting would happen, but here it is. Once you... For some reason, playing this stage on Wily Wars highlights all of its problems. It's just not fun. That's something I could say as a critic. It's just not fun. Also, there's no difficulty option this time, so I presume we got the difficult mode only. Seeing as these scatter on normal mode, they'll just die. Kinda like a finished design table. Fine. Oh, why did I do this? I don't have any items. I guess that's a free E-tank regardless if I die or not. So why wouldn't I do it? I'm trying to justify my actions. So you wanna hear a story about finished design? I think for the most part it's a joke. We bought a kitchen table maybe 3 years ago. It came with 6 chairs. It was finished design, basically meaning that every bit of the table was handmade from beginning to end. It was finished in a grey kind of paint or whatever the hell they used to make it look like it's grey. But you can still see the wood underneath. You can see the patterns. It's still real wood. All of it is genuine wood. And I said to my wife, well, is that a good brand? Is that gonna last? How's the table? Do you have an experience on like how good is this product really? Sure, it says finished design, which usually means high quality. It should mean that. I was like, can we just buy like a $200 table? Because that's gonna be as good as this finished design $1,000 kitchen table. There's not gonna be a difference. But turns out I was wrong. There was a huge difference. The finished table is a literal piece of garbage. Listen, when I said let's just buy a $200 table, I was like, well, it's gonna last like surprisingly long. It's gonna be durable. It's gonna be made of like machined pieces of wood, perhaps. And they're gonna like make millions of them from the same mold. It's just gonna work out. That's how most tables are made, as I understand it. Look at IKEA and such. So instead, we went for the $1,000 Finnish quality design kitchen table that was handmade from beginning to end and finished in grey color with white accents and 6 chairs to go with it. Well, first of all, when we got the table and we unpacked it after carrying it from our yard into our kitchen, which also, by the way, the table weighs more than 500 persons in a ship. That's the official weight of it. It weighs a fuck ton, you would say. After all that, we carried it in a cardboard box. We opened it, and you know what? The table was fucking green. It looked like something went horribly wrong with the finishing. It was literally green. And, well, we returned it, or rather, 2 sweaty boys came in and took the table and exchanged it for another one. Okay, fine, the new table was grey. I was like, okay, that's good. In the next 6 months, 4 of the 6 chairs started emitting, well, not emitting, but they started to turn different colors. The handles where you grab the chairs, also the backrest, they started turning blue. The white finish on the wood started going blue, with like blue streaks. And they were like, what did you, puke smurfs on them or something? And I said, no, they started turning like this on their own. And then I started to question it. Did I put jeans or something on top of the chairs? Maybe that colored it, but no, I've never done that. And to test it, I rubbed jeans on the fucking chairs and nothing happened. So they turned blue on their own. So they were like, we're gonna replace all of the chairs, regardless if 4 of them changed color. We're gonna replace all of them. And when they came in with the new chairs, they were not assembled. So they had to... Listen, I'm a man who likes to assemble their own furniture. Because I wanna know that all the fucking screws and whatnot are properly tightened. So I like to do that. And the 2 sweaty boys insisted that they'll do it. Because it's part of the service, and I was like, please don't do it. But yet, they said, we'll get in trouble if we don't do it and you kill yourself. And then they proceeded to fucking assemble the chairs in our kitchen. Took them fucking half an hour to assemble 6 chairs. And after all that, while they were assembled correctly, the seats were not aligned properly, so I had to take them apart again and do it my fucking self, because I knew that was gonna happen. Nobody is gonna care as much as the person who owns the stuff to take care of it. So if they're just gonna come in and assemble the chairs, they're not gonna see, oh, is it all even? Is there a huge gap on the other side? They're not gonna check that shit. How's this? It doesn't work on anything, don't ever use that weapon. So that at that point, maybe a year had passed. So now we got a table, we got the chairs. The table's grey, as it was supposed to be. The chairs are grey and white, they have not changed color. So obviously there was some kind of defect that started just happening after it was painted. Because why the fuck would they pack a green table? They wouldn't. So obviously something went wrong while it was sitting waiting for it to be bought. So something went horribly wrong at some point on the finish. I understand, that can happen. Fucking mistakes happen in all industries, on all products. I get that, sometimes shit happens. So we've had the table now for 3 years, and it literally looks like somebody fucking died on it. It looks like it has been clawed by a fucking tiger. It's still grey, but it looks like the fucking Mexicans have been doing lines on the table. I've never seen a table in worse condition after 3 years in my life. And you know what? It came with the instructions. You know what the instructions said? This is a high quality finished product, but do keep in mind that because I'm gonna have to drink coffee because this is gonna be long. Do keep in mind that for us to be able to make these quality tables, you must take proper care of it. Okay, fine, what's proper care? Please tell me, what's proper care? A kitchen table to me, to take good care of it, basically to me it means you wipe it every once in a while. When it gets dirty, you fucking wipe the table. That's all the maintenance a kitchen table would need, right? That's all. Man, I've seen kitchen tables from 200 years ago that doesn't have any signs on it. No marks, no scratches, the paint has not gone. They look as good as new from 200 fucking years ago. Somebody probably gave birth on that table. Somebody had their pet tiger sleeping on it and clawing it. Somebody had their dog pop their anus balls, I don't know what they're called, on the table. And as long as you wipe it, it's gonna look as good as fucking new, right? That's a kitchen table. A kitchen table is one of those pieces of furniture that takes the most abuse in a household from all the different tables. Except like a garage table, but you know what I mean. The kitchen table just lasts. Whatever you do to it, it'll just doesn't mind it. That's a kitchen table. My table in my room that I ordered was custom made. It was a custom size to go from one of the edge of my room to the other. And I've put some beams, some metal beams under it so it doesn't sag. It's resting on two IKEA things. It's a large fucking table. And you know what? It doesn't have a single scratch on it. No marks, no nothing. I've done horrible things to this table. It has no signs of wear. And I've had it for maybe, I don't know, 5 years. That's not a long time, but compared to this other fucking disgrace of a product, I think this is a pretty amazing table. This was made for kitchen use. I just put it in my office because it's good. Was I supposed to talk about Mega Man 2 or not? In any case, the instructions on our kitchen table, they specifically say that, well, we are proud of what we do, and as such, you are expected to take good care of it. Here's the small instructions that when you go by these, you're not gonna have a single problem. Let's see how Crashman here works, because that's the interesting part. They've done it. Incredible. You know what? It's incredibly satisfying to know that they went their way and made shit work like it used to. But if you do multiple shots, it's still kind of the same. I mean, that's pretty impressive. That's Wily Wars for you. It's an impressive piece of game. Uh-oh. Ah! So the instructions say that you shouldn't place hot plates on the table, because that'll leave a circle mark on the fucking finish. Okay, so what you're saying, you should not make dinner and eat it on the kitchen table, because if you put hot things on top, it'll degrade the finish. Okay, fine, so I'm just not gonna use that for eating. I'm not gonna use the kitchen table I bought for $1,000 for eating. I'm just not gonna do that. So next, it says, please note that you should not place any notebooks or such on the table, meaning the paper versions, especially ones that have ink that can just rub off. It's gonna end up on the table. Don't place any magazines on it, because it's gonna get inked up. Also note that you should not write on the table. Don't take a notebook and write on the notebook on top of the table, because the text is gonna end up scratching the finish and you're gonna end up with whatever you wrote in your notebook on the actual table. And there were pictures in Facebook. I don't really use Facebook, but I saw the posts. Some woman had just bought the table and was writing on top of it to her, I don't know what she was doing, but she was writing on top of the tabletop, and everything she wrote ended up on the table, scratching it. Okay, so the next thing is you're not supposed to have a cat, because the cat could accidentally scratch the table. Yeah, well, we have a cat, and you know what? The table doesn't have an even surface left. So that's good. You don't have a cat, especially don't have a dog. You know what? Don't touch the tabletop with your nails. That could accidentally scratch the fucking table. Okay? You're not supposed to do that either. Oh, that's still happening in this game. I'm stupid. While we wait, the next thing that the instructions say not to do is look at it. Because once you look at it, it degrades the finish. It's gonna keep turning blacker and blacker instead of being grey. The more you look at it, don't sneeze on it, because once you sneeze on it, the enzymes and bacteria on your spit will degrade the finish. So don't even think about sneezing on the fucking table. Don't rub the table. When you clean the table, use only water, nothing else. Don't use a paper towel, that's gonna end up scratching the finish. Use a microfiber cloth, and don't use any kind of cleaning products on it, because that's gonna end up scratching it and the finish will suffer. So only use water with a microfiber cloth. So what if I have a spill on it that doesn't go away with water? Like everything in the fucking kitchen. You got grease, you got I don't know what the hell, different kind of foods that don't rub off with water. Am I just supposed to leave it there? It's a fucking kitchen table, people. And you make it in such a way where you can't even clean the motherfucking thing. Are you absolutely out of your fucking minds? Finish design my ass. The only finished thing that was ever created that actually worked was the fucking coffee machine everybody's house has. Maca Master it's called. Everybody has one of those and they never stop working. You could have one of those for 50 years. It still works. You can do zero maintenance on it. It'll keep going. You got like 10 other coffee makers that die in a span of a year. Not the Maca Master. Fucking thing is made of plutonium or something. It just doesn't break. That's finished design, bitches. You got this kitchen table made by, I don't know who the fuck. If they even made it in Finland. Is it even finished design? You can't even use it as a kitchen table. This kitchen table can't even be used as a garage table because it would get scratched up the ass when you look at it. You're not gonna want to have shit like that on your... what's the weakness of Woodman? You're not gonna wanna have that in your garage because it's gonna end up looking like ass after 2 months. Should have maybe bought a $200 fucking table, huh? I had a feeling, man. You know what? Lesson learned: never buy anything that's supposed to be designed something. Usually, when something is something design, it's made in fucking China, and you can get the exact thing from AliExpress probably. Finished design, my ass. I'm not gonna mention who it is because they're gonna sue me for being right. You know what? Man, Woodman jumps. I was gonna say slowly, but he jumps like a very short distance, is I guess what he's doing. How can you run under him? You can't. You can jump over, you know. Can you jump over Woodman? Oh god! You probably can, but you have to be shit. You know what? I'm gonna show you the table. Let's go right now. So here's the table. Doesn't look too bad. Looks okay from this angle. What happens when you turn here? Look at that! Somebody's been eating here. Look at all these smudges. Look at how fucking uneven this is. Look at that. Look at this fucking scratch. What the hell is that even from? That doesn't even look like a scratch. It's like something pressed on it. That's finished quality. Look at this table. Look at all of this. Holy shit. It's incredibly bad. Like, yeah, don't mind it, it's a kitchen table, it's gonna end up looking like that, right? Tell you what, no $200 table I ever owned, they never looked like this. Never. This has never happened to any cheap table I've owned in my life. So you don't tell me that this is normal. If I were to evaluate all of these... like, they mostly work the same, they're almost identical, so there's not much I can say. Except I don't think you can jump over the bunnies anymore. That used to be a thing, but it looks like they're too wide. Their asses have gotten an upgrade. Look at that, I can't jump over them anymore. So that's something that has been changed. Oh, what the hell was that? Jumped back up again. So let's see if we can use Flash to go go and bypass these. That sounded like a bad Atari game. Go bypass. Flash. Nice. They've done their do work. Sometimes I still wake up in the middle of the night thinking I didn't do my homework. I'm 35 years old. In any case, there's not much I can say about Wily Wars except that it's a fun time. I would sometimes much rather... What the hell is wrong with the animation? You. I would sometimes much rather play this than the originals. It feels... it depends on how I'm feeling at that point. But definitely one of my favorite games of Mega Man. Wily Wars. It's a fun time. Because especially... you could go and talk about literally everything else than the game, and you could see how well it's made. Yeah, I don't have to try and prove it. There's some minor things, like can't jump over the bunny, so you can't jump into this game expecting that it'll work 100% the same way, because it's not. It's not gonna work the same way. It's gonna try to, which is cool. Can't even jump over that way. But then again, it's not supposed to really be a perfect copy. It's an honorary work, if you will. Okay, so here, if I stand still, it's gonna jump over me. Ah! So that's different. Yeah, that's... Well, I much prefer these, because now you have to actually fight them. That's pretty good. If that's accidental or not, that's still cool. Where did I come from? Left? I've not played this game. Can I lure these? Probably yes. So in the original, the chickens jumped over you if you stayed still. You don't lose your E-tanks when you game over in this one either, which is cool. That was a bit of a harsh punishment on the original. But I do think that both ways work equally as good. What the hell? That was two of them. Oh, look at all the energy. So regardless how you do the chickens, it's just gonna work out. As long as you're not like analyzing the game, like I'm usually doing, then it's a fine game. Once I start nitpicking, I'm gonna find a lot of things wrong with it. But that's not really the point of the game. So I'm just gonna give it a bit of leeway. So how do I... With the buster, how do I get rid of these? I'm not, so I'm just supposed to run, I guess. If I run, they're gonna jump over me. Not quite. You'll learn it like that. So you gotta stop for a moment and then go. You'll learn it, that's not the problem. So the metal... Oh gosh, doesn't work on anything, I told you. What about the crash beam? Holy cow. Look at that. That's the weakness for some reason. Cool. Why did I come here again? I don't have the weakness. I don't think. Always go with your gut and buy a cheap table. It's gonna work out better. Like anything that's like a design and meant to look a certain way by a wooden manual finish, that's gonna have problems, you know. I'm gonna die to this person. I'm gonna use the E-tank and hope I don't die. Using an E-tank against wood, man, I've sunk low. It's also a much harder version, because you can't go under him, can't go over him. At least I'm not able to. Oh god. There's a slim chance that might work, but I wouldn't count on it. Somebody can let us know again what the deal is with wood, man. Oh yeah. I guess you're just supposed to be fast enough. So Woodman a bit of a downgrade from the original. I wouldn't say Woodman is good, and the lag isn't helping. Well, let's see how the lasers work. And we get to use item 3 the first time. That's good. Can I please pause? We could try and use Flash as well and see how that works. Wait a minute, why is it F? Is it supposed to be time stopper? I'm confused. Ah! Again, that shit happens. I should be using the weapons like I said last time. Let's see how these work. No! So the problem of walking back to the same platform is gonna come into play here. You're gonna kill yourself accidentally many times. Wow, that works well. So you really gotta commit when you walk off a ledge. Like, you can't keep doing that, god damn. That's a problem. I skipped all of those. I'm not sure if they did anything to the metal blade. If they downgraded it at all or not. Probably not, why would they do that? We'd just be using them on enemies that they actually don't work on. Oh god. Oh god! I didn't use flash at all, let's use it. Nice. Oh god, they still come out. Fuck! Well. Makes me wanna slide down there, but you can't. Well, that worked well. Now we don't have any for quick man. Unless... Fucking thing dings on everything. I can't believe Crash Bomb doesn't fucking work on those. I mean, it does, but it's so bad. Oh my god. The idiot... That doesn't even work. I can't even shield myself with a shield. Who the hell has made this game so bad? Wily Wars can't save this piece of shit. The shield doesn't shield me. I'm wondering how many differences there are with the weapons when you compare the games. Like, I'd imagine that not a lot. I mean, why would they go their way... Oh my god, Quickman is so slow. Why would they go their way and make differences to the weapons when they can just copy-paste from nodes? Why would they change them? He's so fucking slow, oh my god. He's slower than Flashman. Jesus Christ. The Quickman is not what it used to be. You could easily miss this fucker. I'm dead. It's gonna be a heck of a fight without an E-tank with the Buster. Still. Even when he is so slow. Because he corners you so much. Still hard to hit. I like that. What am I supposed to? I guess I'm supposed to jump over him. Don't tell me this requires the weapon. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Why is this so difficult still? I was gonna say that this is easy, but... apparently not. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I was supposed to like jump like this. Yeah, this is much easier like this. So I was doing it the wrong way. Took me a moment. So hard to hit him. Ah! You know what? This is a pretty good fight after I found out the strategy for it. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die to this person. Gonna have to redo the whole stage. Oh my god. I really don't... What the hell? He's gonna pass. I got this. Hey! I still have one-ups. One-ups. Funny how you can see the red button under Mega Man's foot. Attention to detail again. Oh, gogs. I still have a chance. Holy hell, how did I dodge that? No! At least on the NES version it's over quick. Like, regardless of which of you die, it's gonna be over in like 10 seconds less. This is gonna like be a minute, and you're not sure who's gonna fucking die first. So there's a lot more to digest here. Did any other country have those digestive cookies? They were literally called digestive. Like made in the fucking 1800s probably. Didn't have any taste to them, just like hard flour. Like you couldn't eat them without drinking something. You would pass away from the dryness. Digestive. That was before like any kind of flavored cookies came along. I'm wondering if those were from another country and not ours. Probably. Why would we call it digestive? Like, I'd imagine those were made by farmers or their relatives whose farmer fellow had died 500 years prior, and to honor their memory, they're gonna make a digestive cookie because the farmer liked cookies. Nowadays you got cookies in the back of the box, it's gonna tell their life story. We started producing these cookies after our son Dirk started shitting blood from his asshole because he was lactose intolerant to chocolate cookies, so we made this. We believe that everybody should have access to good tasting cookies. And with this startup we hope that everyone's happy and not shitting blood anymore. And then you find out it's your favorite cookie ever made. And then the company basically only sells them when you buy them. And then they're gonna shut down and you'll never get to taste that cookie again. Everything is always taken away from me. I used to buy the meatball sub every time I went to Subway. One of the best things ever made. They cancelled it. Because all the meatballs they chop out of the sub. Maybe if you don't know how to fucking eat, they're gonna do that. That's the excuse. Maybe the fucking real reason was that nobody fucking bought it. Now all they have is chicken, 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 yellow chicken, yellow chicken, orange chicken, chicken without sauce, chicken with sauce, chicken breast, chicken wings, and salad. And that Italian BM fucking bottom of the shoe garbage. And steak and cheese, which is what I buy. You know what, the steak and cheese is pretty good if you get a hot sauce to go with it. If you get anything else with the steak and cheese, it's gonna be bad. It's not gonna be good. Well, gotta cheat my way through. This is not gonna help at all, by the way. I should have first used the buster and then... Oh no, well I have an E-tank as well, it's not too bad. I shouldn't have done what I just did. It's good that you recognize the mistakes you make in everyday life. If you don't, you're in huge trouble. That's what separates people. People who do stupid shit and realize it, and people who do stupid shit and don't realize it. The result could be the difference between you making and not making eternal. Why is Quickman so difficult? How am I gonna deal with this in the revisits? Quickman without an E-tank, even with the weakness, can still be difficult in this version, which is... kind of strange, I admit, but it's still like... everybody knows that Quickman is the basic bitch of this game. Which basic bitch I mean the hardest one. For some reason, that's what I mean. So I guess it's fine that Quickman is the hardest. The namesake and all. Airman was also always considered difficult, but... I don't know why a whole song was needed to be made for it. It's not that hard. This is boring. Man, you know, I was never a huge fan of Mega Man 2, as you might know if you've been here for the past 15 years. So kinda playing the Wily Wars version of Mega Man 2 with this bad music, it's kinda double bad. Like, it's done well, it's copied well to this format, but the fact that it's still Mega Man 2, I'm kinda like, ugh. It's kind of a boring game, it's mellow. The music is like, whose funeral is this? If the music was better, this would probably be better. Like, try playing Mega Man without the sound on. Yeah, you get the idea. So the music does a lot. Nobody's saying it doesn't. Now we got the fan game coming out that has Mega Man 4 in this style, which is cool as hell. I always wished that Wily Wars had all the 6 games. But yeah, you can't save Mega Man 2 with this, is my point. And again, I don't have to really comment on anything, because everything just works. Like, I would be having problems trying to find differences. That's the problem here. Look at the propellers. They're installed the right way, unlike in the Titan submarine. While the controls are chunkier, while it's harder to control, while not everything is one-to-one, it's still so close that I can't really tell. So I don't feel the need to go in about and try to find shit that's different, because it's so similar that me trying to like nitpick my way through this, who the fuck's gonna watch that? It's so close. There's differences, we've seen them. You're gonna see a bunch of differences when you watch this, so I don't really have to point it out. But me like actively trying to show you what's different, that's not really gonna work out for this, is it? We're gonna play the whole game and honor what Wily Wars has done to the original series instead of like scratching our assholes with weird facts. Airman has passed. I'm gonna check the air patterns on the revisits, but you gotta remind me, which is impossible because I'm doing the whole game. But I do wanna check the air patterns, because that's a thing that could be different. I was talking too much to realize that I should have done that. But luckily there's the revisits, we can check the patterns there, but used to be that all of the patterns of Airman could be dodged, although one of them was incredibly difficult. So we're gonna have to see if they've changed them. Oh, obviously I can't remember what the patterns look like. I can kind of feel if they had been changed or not. I'm not gonna go back and check the Airman patterns. We're past that point. But just to check that, maybe if you can dodge all of them. Oh my god, this looks horrible. I mean, it's still better than the original, yeah, sure, but this does not. Oh, that doesn't even work. The background is not too fun. fun. How many fucking shots with this? You know what the difference on the Metal Blade is in this version? It is so much slower to throw these. Oh, he doesn't fire anymore, because there's the one on the screen, that's the same. Uh-oh, thunder's coming. You can't fire as fast. So that ends up kinda nerfing the weapon. So see how slow this is. So I would probably not use Metal Blades as much on this version because it's so slow to throw these. Like, it's not as effective. So they accidentally, with another flaw that they have in this game, they fixed the Metal Blades, which is hilarious. Hilarious to think about. It is so slow to fire that it's not really doesn't work out as well. What about Quick Boomerang? Even that is slow. I'm holding the button down. Oh god. This is useless. Just run. Fuck. Look at how slow this is. Oh god. How is this? I can just keep it held down, though. It's not gonna take any fucking energy. But it's so slow that I'm gonna get killed, because there's no range on it. Man, Mega Man 2 is so boring, oh god. Welcome to getting flack from disliking Mega Man 2 again. Fucking 10 years later. It is what it is, though. I just don't... Does that even work? I'm hearing dings. It doesn't work. So it's not... I should probably like kill one of those. It's just a boring game. Well, what's gonna change that? Certainly not a remake that's entirely similar. You'd need to revise everything. Oh god, the Metal Blade is so bad now. That's good. That's good that the Metal Blade is bad. I appreciate that fact. The only problem is that the rest of the weapons are even worse. So, in the grand scheme of things, does that really fix it? I can't say. These are now in different spots a little bit. I'm kinda afraid. Holy hell, that's not supposed to be there. Weird how things like that could be changed. Like, what kind of difference does that make? Or maybe they just didn't care that they're slightly off. That's probably the case. Die, submarine fellow. You don't have a certification. He's literally the fucking same. Look at that. What if I fire and jump? Yep. Basically the same, but there's no flickering. And now I get to dodge these bubbles, which was fucking difficult on the original. This is a better version of the original Bubble Man as well. This is good. Look at that. This is actually fun. This is really fun. Hey! You will pass for that. Oh gosh. I'm selling one of my routers. Oh, why is the controller not working? There it is. I'm selling one of my routers, because I don't need it anymore. Well, actually, it's a 2-pack of a mesh network router. So I got a message from somebody who's interested. Their last name is Embryo, except in Finnish. That can't be a fucking last name. Your last name is not Embryo. That's just not... That's not a thing. Hold on, let me go check. Okay, there's 15 people whose last name is Embryo. Holy shit. Why is that a thing, man? Embryo. Like, I would have thought that that's a fake account. Somebody's last name is Embryo. Pass away, Blue Man Group. How the fuck did that happen? I couldn't even remember you can shoot fucking 8 directions. It's only 4! Okay, I don't know how to count. Oh no, the blocks will be a block. There will be a problem. You know what? Is there a reason that I would legit pass that section? Nobody's gonna wanna watch me die 10 times to a block section. How does the cannon weapon work? I don't know what it's called. Uh-oh. Crash bomb. They tried to add some useful things to be done with the weapons in this game. Have a fucking piece of wall sometimes. Genius. I'm not gonna do this, and you know that. I'm just not. There's no reason for me to do that. Should I get this one up? Apparently not. Yeah, I've done that on the Tactics series, and I wish not to do that. I think I've done it. But if you jump, does the thing fire? Ah! If you jump on the original, they don't fire. Apparently that's not a thing that actually happened. If I remember correctly, Hitman is a bit different in the sense that his burning time could be instantaneous and he just comes at me straight up. Isn't that a difference? I think it is. Or is it just my bad memory? Because I think sometimes when you shoot him, he just instantly comes at us. Or is that another game I'm misremembering? Because it looks like his burning time is the same every single time, which on the NES one varied. That looks like the exact same time every single time. Weird. How could I misremember so badly? Odd. Okay, well that's a downgrade. He burns the same amount of time every time. Predictable and boring. They undercut my offer for the routers. I asked for 200 for 2 of them. Because they're worth like 3.5. They offered 50 below my asking price. So I said maybe like give me like $5 for gas and postage. And I'll do 45 under my original offer. How's that? And they responded with, alright, let's do the deal with my original amount. Which was 50 under. Like you're not gonna even give me $5 for the gas. That's gonna be the deciding factor for you. Fine. I'm gonna keep the routers. You're not gonna pay me for the postage. Okay. Got yourself a deal which is no deal. Fine by me. The one is reversed. One of the worst games ever made. It's kind of weird how these are in the background. They're so fucking bright. For some reason I wanna jump on these. Weird or what? Can I glitch through this? Nope, they just explode. Something that is not expected in most games. In most games you'll just zip through fucking everything. So maybe they've accidentally also fixed some of the zips in this game. In before somebody says nope. I mean, I'll take it, maybe not. But this game works entirely differently, so that's a possibility that you can't zip yourself through these anymore. Oh! Well, that's in the same place. Let's see how this works. Am I still as bad at this as ever? The answer is yes, but I got lucky. Oh gosh, they're so close! This is a story about a person who died on Mega Dragon because he didn't know how it worked. B-ball. Let's see when it comes in. Look at the screen. It's all messed up. Whoa, it picked up on speed. Oh, I'm just gonna outrun it. He's just gone. Can't even keep up. That's a minus point. The whole thing about this boss was that it's... Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to use fire. Well, that's a thing. Oh god, that's so needless. I want to use heat. Oh! Die, cum smoker! Wait a minute. Why is my shot so small? Please come up here. Oh, it takes like half an hour to charge this. How bad is this weapon now? Oh god. It stopped charging, because I don't have enough. Oh shit, that weapon has been fucked. Ah! E-tank? I have none. I said I was gonna die to this. Oh! I responded to the guy saying that I'm not gonna go under. Under that because I want my gas money. They said, okay, have a nice day. They literally dropped their offer for $5. Well, that just tells you that they were not gonna buy them anyway. They fucking dropped their offer over $5. Well, okay, basically $7 because it's the euros, but man, some people just baffle the fuck out of me. Jesus Christ. Like, $5? And already under 50 my offer. Like, the hell is wrong? What's your fucking problem? Like, fine. I guess you don't need them. So you just save some money, I guess. Holy shit. Please work. Hey, this works pretty well. Look at that. This is not even the weakness. It works out far better than heat. I guess that's why people use it in the original as well. Like literally five fucking bucks. I was certain. I was playing my cards that they're gonna put in the $5 for postage. Like I was like, that's gonna happen. Like, why would that not happen? They're gonna put the $5 for the postage. They fucking dropped the offer. Like, that's incredible to me. Words cannot describe how amazed I am at that. Like, you're ready to put $150 for these, but not $5 for postage. What kind of human being are you? Like, what the fuck's your problem? That's incredible. I can't get over that. The people you deal with. I will grab the second ladder, that's better, I guess. As my memory serves, I haven't played a lot of Mega Man 2, but I know a few things. And now we get to use crash bombs on these and not have enough for a Boo Beam trip. Like, why am I doing this? I don't know. To fuck myself over, apparently. Just remember to fill it, it's not gonna be a problem. There should be a thing that you pick up in here, right? Look at me using all the weapons here. Except this shield flies off. And it doesn't shield us. But anyway, what do you expect from a shield? Not much if you look at fan games. Here's my chance. I need like a few more. Why am I not using the shield here? That's... You can't get rid of those. Even the tree is backwards. Oh, there's more room here now, look. More room to get up there. For some reason they thought that that's a necessity now. More room there. Fine. I'm not against it. It's normal energy, my bad. It's not weapon energy. See how bad my... What the hell was the item 2 doing? I should try the bubble, to be honest with you. Why would I not use the bubble? Let's see. Let's see. Yeah! Using the actual weakness, my man. Does this work the same way? It's gonna home on me. And then it's gonna stop and home on me again. Wait a minute, it bounces on the walls. Oh wait, it's made an extra stop for some reason. You know what, I'm gonna pass away. It's gonna happen apparently now. They're so fast all of a sudden. Holy hell! They're way faster. Holy shit smoke. Ah! Look at that! Ah! That's a better boss now. Incredible. I love that. Their last name is fucking Embryo. IQ on the same fucking level. Embryo. Like literally. Almost as good as pig discs. Well, now I can use I can use 2 crash bombs to get this. Oh, it gets rid of both, so never mind. I'm gonna get that tank on my next run. My next run, that's hilarious. My next run of Mega Man 2 voluntarily. This looks better than the original, it doesn't look like diarrhea water anymore. Where's the fish? I mean, they tried their best to make the stages look better. Because they know that the stages themselves are pretty bad. So why not just make them look nice? It's a nice looking piece of... it's a nice looking piece of a diarrhea. If that's a thing. Sometimes when you take a diarrhea, you look at it and say, that looks like a Mega Man 2. It's that kind of diarrhea. It's not bad, but it's not one of your best. How am I gonna survive this? The drop down is so awkward. Holy shit, it's fast. Holy shit, it's so fast. That was easy. Now we can easily kill this with bubbles. Where's the bubble? It just works. You all guys have bubble, right? Like when you think about the weaknesses and how they work in the game, they did as well a job. That weapon makes sense there, so why not use it? They dropped the offer for $5. Look at the size of this motherfucker, holy hell. That looks good. I'm not gonna lie, that looks really good. Amazing job. Is it gonna do something? Probably not. That's not what the bosses do in this game. Well, that's the whole thing. Can I go behind it? Can I go on top of the fist? Uh-oh. Is this bad? Probably. Can I get out of here? Please get de-chawed. Even if I like went back down the $5. I mean, $5 isn't the problem for me. The problem is that they went 50 under my offer and the 5 that I wanted for gas and postage. That's not the problem really, the $5. It's more about how they dealt with the situation. Like, I don't need the $5 really. But if you're just an asshole, I mean, I'm gonna keep the fucking routers to myself. That's not the point. The point is not the $5. The $5 isn't gonna break me. Like, even if I sold the routers to him, he's the kind of guy who would come back like every 15 minutes. Oh, there's a problem. Oh, I can't set this up. You know that they're gonna be like that. So it's not even worth my fucking time. It's up to you to set up the router. It's not my job. They're not faulty. You just don't know how to fucking use them. You know that's gonna be a problem. And I'm not gonna deal with that. You know that that's the kind of person that they are. So I'm dodging a bullet here. Simple maths. And now the best part of Mega Man 2. They shortened it. That was my favorite part. Why was it so short? Oh, this is now here. I'm gonna try and make this. Easy. Easiest money of my life. Let's see if this trick works. I'm guessing not. Oh, you can do that. Well, here's the genuine use for Metal Blade. And who would wait when you can... I was certain I was gonna die. This is game design. Man, all the time that I spend playing this game, be Wily Wars or not, I just want to go back to Mega Man 3 or 4. Man, even 3 is so much better than this. It's just a fact. I can't believe I... Uh-oh. Hey, this is the Joe that can't be killed without taking a hit. Unless you, like, start charging the heat from here. That's so stupid. And you gotta be perfect with it. Fuck! That's game design for you people. Puff! Okay. Fine, then I'll... You know what, I don't care about these. Should I? No, just go. We're not in trouble. This is good. I have only one. Oh god! Oh! Help, come back! I don't have another... Oh shit. Can I make this without item 1? Oh! Hey! This was not supposed to be a problem. Oh my god. Please get me up there. Yes! I have a chance at this now. Just don't drop fucking down, that's the only thing. Ha! Okay, I need a E-tank. Pause. Hey! I'm not gonna do this fucking level again, my man. This is gonna be perfect. I would love to save a crash bomb to see how Wily reacts with it, but I don't think we're gonna do that. Oh god! There's so much lag on this. So, do I go down or up first? I'm not entirely sure. I have to go down because I can't get back up from there. Okay, I have to go down first. Glad I took the moment to check it. I would have fucking lost it. I'll try to get up now. Fuck. Oh my god, the controls. Don't accidentally fire the crash bomb. Funny how some things never change. This is still the worst boss in this game. Thank you. Still the worst fucking thing I've seen. Well, now we get to see Airman's patterns. I'm pretty sure this is it. That's not Airman. What's the weakness of Zippo? It's Bibles. Die, person! You don't understand the power of this weapon. I'm pretty sure this is Airman. I was wrong the first time. That's Bubble Man, my bad. Used metal blade. There's no spikes at the top anymore. Was that always the case on the revisits? I guess so. So I think Airman is here. That's me. Ha! They kept the thing, look at that. Airman's here. That's Crash, man. Can I use metal? Oh god, at least they know what the weaknesses are supposed to be. That's pretty good. That's more than most developers. They know their own weaknesses and what they're supposed to be. Airman is here. I can't believe it. Okay, now first we use Buster. That's not Buster. Ah! So we hurt him with this. He jumps every time I fire. Okay, sometimes. Okay, never. And when we get him halfway, I'm gonna use Flash Stubber. Oh, I don't have full of it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh god! E-tank or not. I don't really want to use... Now what? I'm gonna have to buster him. Oh god. That's gonna be straight up impossible. I'm gonna tell you now. Is there a weapon that is... Maybe heat. He doesn't even shield himself. They didn't know that that was a thing. I am impressed how difficult Quickman actually is. It's hilarious. It's a fun fight. The best fight in the game, Quickman. Even with him being so slow. So I was wrong before. Airman is here, because he's at the top. That's not Airman. Is he gonna get to flash us? Yes. Airman... He's gotta be down here then. Fucking... I don't have those memorized, but... I didn't expect that I would, like, not actually guess him until the last one. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Oh my god, that's great. Holy shit. So we can dodge this. You can dodge this. You can maybe, I don't know, that seems difficult. Well, that you can dodge. This you can dodge. So I don't know about the one. This you can dodge. Would be stupid of them to make a pattern that can't be dodged. But then again, that one looked awkward. In any case, it's a good job. In any case, it doesn't matter. Whether you can dodge that one or not. Well, let's see how Wily works. I'm almost out of everything. I don't even have E-tanks. How do you like this? I missed all of them. This is gonna be slow. There's no animation when the thing comes out. Why am I expecting that? I don't know. Why the Wilys are so slow? Ah! What the hell was that? So we can dodge it. Fuck! Hey, you can dodge it in this! Holy moly! You can dodge the thing in this one. I'm impressed. They fixed a vital bl. Now I got this. No miss perfect. Don't look at that. Look at that! I'm a master. Look at that! Fucking perfect. With misses. Uh-oh. Don't go close. Don't be stupid. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Die, person! Die, Wily. That's a fun fight, even though it's slow and weird. Something about it works. I don't know what it is, but... Well, now since there's no weapon energy pickups, I might as well kill myself to get bubble. Sad but true. Botanical garden. Oh my god, Wily is a metrosexual. The first game with bullet time. I mean, fuck Max Payne, this is the real deal. What's the bullet and what's the stars? I can't tell. Man, anybody remember Hawks of War on the PS1? I don't know where that came from, but... That's Mega Man 2 on the Wily Wars. They have not made the game better. It's the same game, but it's different. Catch you when we do Mega Man 3. Goodbye.